Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. So since last episode, I have been fairly busy. This is actually, of course, this is the floor we come into the tower at. And I've got this ladder here, it's going to have to stay for now. Eventually it'll be gone, we're going to have elevator blocks, but I need ender pearls. I did move most of our stuff up here, so we have like junk, food, plants, blocks, equipment, miscellaneous wood. This is additional food because I have actually filled up that double chest. Over here, this is magical crops. This is dump chest, so in the middle of the episode I can toss stuff in there and then I can sort it out later. This, I was going to make one of these, but I can't make the enhanced building guide yet. It's expensive. The standard building guide I can pull off. I haven't made one yet, but I'm going to eventually use it for the roof of this building. Because it's actually as tall as it needs to get now. And then this is our storage crate that we got as a reward. I've just got kind of like key item type things in here. Which actually, speaking of this quest here for the gunpowder, when I was moving stuff, we actually have 6 gunpowder. So we'll go ahead and turn that quest in. There we go. And I can dump that coin into there. Yeah, we actually had 7 gunpowder. So, and then back here, I moved these up here, so they're kind of just where I'll need to sort everything. But our bonsai pots, I did remove the silver wood and the great wood, because I don't know, if it's going to be really used in this pack. And I don't want to start building with it, because then if it gets removed, I'm going to lose a bunch of stuff. So I figured I'd just go ahead and make our bonsai pots. This is dark oak, birch, and acacia. 3 of each. I did make a few more of these because we had some leftover clay plates that I had accidentally crafted when I was trying to make those clay blocks. And then if we head up, there's this floor. And this is all kind of sorted. Right in here, I'm not for sure what I'm going to do on these. I may leave it open. I may change it. But for right now, it's just open. So, and there's torches everywhere for now. And of course, the lights have to go up there. These are actually pretty tall rooms, but I kind of wanted nice, big, open, tall rooms. So, and once again, these glass panes are just temporary. They're not going to stay glass panes, I don't think. I'm actually thinking about adding a couple building mods to this pack. I always do it. Anytime I play single player, I always do it. But see, I've been doing so much testing and playing around in the mod pack I'm working on. And the mod pack I'm working on literally has, like, all the building mods. It doesn't have chisels and bits, but it does have little tiles instead, which I like more than chisels and bits. And then it's got like cathedral mod. It's got the Chinese workshop. It's got chisel unlimited, or the unlimited chisel works. It's got architecture craft, platforms, just everything. Terraquis. But yeah. So anyways, this is anyways. I may actually, here soon, I may post the full mod list at the moment, or what I've got in there at the moment. There is a couple mods that I haven't added. Well, actually, one mod that I haven't added yet now, since the Natural Pledge issue was resolved. The only mod that I have not added into the pack yet that is a major part of the pack is the Erebus, and that's because it's acting up with Astral Sorcery. So that's not currently in the pack, but I should actually be releasing the very first version in the next couple... Probably by the time this episode is out, the test version will be up. So, for the Modpack group. So, which is exciting. Hopefully it goes well, but it's just like the first segment of the pack, which is... it's a long ways from done, but I'm working on it, so... And then I got to start a build for a quest hub, which will be fun. But anyways, that's what it looks like from outside. So, yay. And then there's going to be a top on the top of that. So, that's about as tall, I think, as it's going to get. It's not going to be one of those towers that reach the sky. It's just kind of meant for, I don't know, a little bit of a realistic tower size. So, and then out here, I did expand all of this, and I actually have a little bit of essence. These apiaries do have bees in them. I went and I chopped down lots of trees around here. And got a lot of wood. And it was funny because actually whenever I first did it, I cut down the trees and I got almost a stack of wood, and then I went to make planks with some of it, and I accidentally shift clicked and I made planks out of all of it and broke the... Let's see, I broke... The saw that we had only had like one use on it. I broke that, and then I accidentally shift clicked on the next one. and cut everything into planks. And so I have just a ton of planks, but I did use quite a bit of planks between episodes too, so apiaries don't actually take that many planks, and then I had to go cut down like another stack of wood, so that was fun. But anyways, this place is fairly fleshed out. I need to add more seeds and stuff over on this side, because I've been dumping everything in compost. And then over here we have bell peppers, rice, onions, tomatoes, and then I actually have cotton seeds from Natura as well. This side has them started, but they don't quite reach all the way over here. But yeah, that's what I have been working on, and we're kind of getting things kind of sorted and getting things kind of moved into out of this clutter. I mean, I still have our ores and stuff are over here. That's it. So, but anyways, today what I want to do, it's getting late. I don't know if I want to head out to look for this. I actually think this is. Let's see. The circle denotes where we're at. And so I think we need to head up over here. I'm not for sure how far off this is going to be, as it's actually possible we might get some pretty good stuff. I'm wondering if it's over here, kind of towards that village that we went out to before. So X marks the spot, and the circle's where we're at in relation to that X, I think. I need to tame a horse, you know? It's one of those things you don't normally do, but it would probably be pretty useful. It would probably be pretty useful on here to do that. Which the pack I'm working on actually requires you to tame horses. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Actually is going to require you to tame horses fairly early in, so that is a thing. But yeah, we're starting to explore the map now, and it's filling this out, which means we are fast approaching this buried treasure. Okay, I'm right over here near it, and it's right... It's right up here. I love this shovel, by the way. Being able to just like... Oh, I sink through trees. It's dynamic trees. Okay, so we should be right around in here. Right? Yeah, right here. Haha. Okay, so we got a chest with bronze plates, nether quartz plates, a gentle frame, red alloy plate. We got steak, which doesn't restore much. Baklava. Okay. So nothing super oh my gosh crazy, but it was definitely worth the run out here, and it was kind of interesting. And this buried treasure map, I'm gonna hold on to it, I guess. And we'll kind of use it and like display it, like, yay, we found this treasure or something. I don't know. I don't know. It'll work. Okay, and I get to run home. By the way, you may see in yellow right there and in blue, there's a mousy boss. When I was mining the other day, I found mousy mob bosses. So we will go kill those, just not right this second. At a later date. We'll go take those out. So. It's just the big, the big knights. We fought them in, in Sprout, and then we fought them in roguelike Adventures in Dungeons. Okay, so anyways, what I want to do today is, let's see, we could either move into the Hardened Block, Protectors of Earth quest. I wonder if that's like Galacticraft or what it is. I kind of want to unlock it just so we can see. Let's do that. Let's see what direction it goes in. If it's not really expensive. Sand, cobblestone. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. I'm going to need some sand though. There we go. There's a stack of that. And let's go ahead and craft this up. Oh wait, you know what? I don't have any gravel. I'll get gravel. I'll get gravel later. I'm not gonna do it right this second. We'll come back to that. We'll do that this episode. I'm probably gonna have to go down underground in a minute anyways, so I'll do that then. But I want to work on this. This was our main goal for today. I want to start working towards astral sorcery. And first up, we need to craft ourselves the Lexica Botania. So let's go ahead and do that. Book and a sapling to get that. And I should have some books. Okay, I'm going to have to make some paper. Which I hate doing. I'd much rather be using this water... I'd much rather be using this sandstone for my needs. But that's okay. I'm going to need this stuff anyways, so... There we go. There's 8 pieces of that, and... oops, let's see. I'm going to have to make a new saw. So there's that, and then it was like this, right? Yeah, that's... Okay, that's 2 pieces of paper, though. Okay, I'm going to need one more craft of this. Let me go get some more sugarcane. I forget it doesn't make 3 paper at a time. Okay, I'm just going to delete that. Oh, wait, it didn't delete, but that's fine. I'll delete it. And then there is our book, and there is our Lexica Botania. Yay. Let me dump that into there. And quest complete. We can either get 2 white petal blocks, a block of tin, or a block of copper. Mystical petals get 8, 4, and 4. That's cyan, blue, and white. Didn't we already do a quest just like this? Where we had to go out and get petals, I thought. But I know the quest changed at some point. And that's probably where the issue is. So I think we've actually already got these petals. Yeah, they had me go out and get these. I'm just going to break all these down. That's fine. We'll just get lots of petals. And so that quest should be done. Or was there another in the main quest line? Okay, yeah, that's the quest right there that they want us to do. Okay, well anyways, that quest is done. We get 4 cooked pork chops, a common loot bag, or a silver coin. I'm going to take the silver coin. Those are probably only like 1 hunger anyways. So it's not worth even bothering with. Okay, and then the flower pouch. They want us to make the flower pouch. Okay. If you recall, I actually looked into this thing because it's super useful. It really is. It is silicone plate, 5 orange petals. Has to be orange. And then a whole bunch of leather. 9 leather, and then 3 wool. Okay, but we're going to need to make some more leather. So I'm just going to get some prepared flesh, and then we can just smelt that. And we can use that to make leather. There's 3 white wool, and then I'm going to have to go out and get some... I can only sleep at night. I'm going to have to go out and get some orange petals. Because I haven't gotten any yet that I know of. I don't think I have, anyways. I want to upgrade that furnace at some point. Silicone plate, yes. There we go. I'm just going to put this and that into there, in fact. Okay, so it was basically leather around like that. This thing's kind of expensive. It's a little bit expensive at the moment. And then that. There we go. And then we'll head out and see if we can find some orange petals so that we can get... and actually, I might get some gravel while I'm out, too. Because we need some gravel to make those hardened stones. And there should be gravel right over here. I actually don't need that much of it. It's just I used all of it making flint before. So, okay, there's 33. That should be good. And I know I've seen orange flowers. I just haven't picked them up. I need to just get in the habit of picking up all the flowers I see. And I will once I have the flower pouch. It's just they fill up inventory so fast if you're not careful. Yeah, there's orange petals right over here. Which I'm going to need at least 5 plants, but I believe the normal bone meal and grow method should work just fine, so we'll do that. If I have bone meal. Okay, yeah, I don't have any bones, so I'm going to have to go out and find some bones or some more orange flowers. So, I mean, I see skeletons, like, especially at night, outside the walls, but I'm not going out there. I refuse to go out there, you know, so generally I don't mess with them. Okay, it took a little while, but I finally found one more. It was a little orange flower off by itself, and you could see I was out gathering, and I gathered a ton of, like, every color but orange, and I finally found one. But I did come across mallowberry, which is awesome. I was actually down here. Is where I found the orange and the mallowberry both. So I did travel a little ways. A little ways to get that. So I'm just going to put that right there and let that start growing. We only got 2. That's all that was there. And I was headed back home. I actually had to sleep quite a few times while I was out. Okay, so let's get our mystical orange flowers. And These go, I think, like that, I believe it was. And then our leather goes like that. And there is our flower pouch. There we go. Quest complete. I'm going to go ahead and dump all these flowers into there. I also got some more cotton seeds. I found quite a bunch of cotton. And I need more cotton seeds for the farm. So I figured, well, I'll go ahead and grab those. Okay, so for... Let's see. I've never bought cyan dye, by the way. I think it was maybe another quest or something. I don't know. I don't think that I've ever purchased it. The flower pouch, we get either 5 purple wool, 4 mystical cyan petals, or 10 mushrooms. I'm going to take the purple wool. That's fine. The Botania quest, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and take... what do I have the least of? I have a lot of copper. I have a whole lot of tin. Okay, so I'm going to take the copper. There we go. Just toss that into there. And then, oh yeah, the tier 1 hardened thing that we need to make. Let's go ahead and craft, I'll just craft two of them on it. That'll be fine. I don't think they're breakable. We could use them for maybe spawning the wither or, you know, whatever. So, this quest right here, yeah, I think they are, no, it's pretty high resistance to mining and explosions. Okay. But anyways, we get a rare loot bag, 32 light blue concrete, 2 copper coins, and a silver coin for that. And we unlocked Protectors of the Earth. This grenade is not very strong, but it does not destroy blocks and is cheap to produce. You need flint and steel in your inventory, otherwise grenades cannot be fired. Okay, well. Okay, that mod has hardened blocks and fences and hardened walls. I'm actually not familiar with it. For some reason I was thinking, by the name of the quest, I was thinking it was like going to lead into like Galacticraft. But now it leads into like defensive stuff and weapons. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Well, what we need to do, actually we got this rare loot bag, orange rune, and beryllium. And then we're supposed to make the next quest has us making, I think, the Petal Apothecary, yeah. Okay, so what do we need to make the Petal Apothecary? Any kind of stone, block of iron, white petal, and a silicon plate. Which I've actually still got silicon plates left. White petal, and I've got a block of iron already. Which these cannot be crafted with just with iron. You know, you have to smelt them or use the factorizer. You can make it like that, but that seems like a bit expensive. I would just melt it down to make it. So, but there's that, and then I think we just need stone now. Okay, so... So can I just do that? Yeah. There's our Petal Apothecary. Okay. And... Quest complete. There we go. It takes a while to detect it. We could choose between a yellow petal block, a common loot bag, or 2 living rock. Living rock in this pack, I think it's standard. I want to say I looked at it before and it was just standard. Yeah, it's just standard. So, no, I don't really want that. Okay, I've only got 2 yellow. Let's take the yellow petal block, in fact. Then we need to make floral powder and then floral fertilizer. Okay, so we're going to need a mortar and pestle. Which, is it standard? Is it like a bowl and a plank and a stick? Or... Oh, no. Oh, I bet we use this one. Let's see. Yeah. That's how we do it. Okay, so they want specifically cyan powder. So there's 2 of those. That's fairly easy. See, I feel like a lot of this, like the floral fertilizer could just be one quest. Instead of having... multiples. Like, nothing takes more than, like, one thing, except for, like, the smeltery, I think. Most of them just have, like, one task. Okay, so we get either 4 bone meal, 4 floral orange, or 4 floral blue. I'm gonna have to go get a drink. My throat's killing me. But I'm gonna take the bone meal for this. I'll be right back. Okay, taking care of that. So anyways, continuing on, we have the floral fertilizer. We need to craft 2 of those. And I didn't think about it, but I could have actually used this for getting the orange flowers that I needed. It takes any dye, bone, well, takes bone meal. Never mind. I couldn't do that. And then we need humus from forestry, which is dirt and compost, which of course we can make it like that. So let me go get the stuff we need for that, and I'm also going to sleep. Let me actually put this up. I only use it, since it's got durability, I only use it whenever I'm out and about. Alright, so there is our humus. And then we need our floral fertilizer. Let me make one more of these, actually. Those count as dyes. So now we can get our floral fertilizer. No! I just used all bone meal for that. I meant to use that. Okay, there we go. Quest complete. And we get either 5 floral fertilizer, 2 redstone ore, or 2 silver coins. I'm going to take the floral fertilizer, just in case we need some more flowers. I don't actually foresee us needing that stuff, but we'll see. Okay, so next up, pure daisies. Of course, this is it changed at all? No, it's standard. 4 white petals in a Petal Apothecary makes the pure daisy, and we're going to need 2 of these. We also need some seeds, so let me just step out here. Let me go get some seeds real quick. By the way, these are split in the middle. These are tier 3s, these are tier 2s, and that's the reason those are split down the middle like that. So alright, so we'll just put our Petal Apothecary right there. Let's get ourselves our bucket. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and seed. And then we can do that. Right-click with an empty hand, and there we go. There's another pure daisy. And quest completes. There we go. And we get either 5 floral fertilizer, 2 redstone ore, 2 silver coins. So once again, I'm going to take the floral fertilizer. Mainly just due to the fact that I don't really have bone meal to craft it. I'd rather have the silver coins, but I don't have bone meal. I don't have bones, especially since I just wasted the bone meal that I did have. Okay, and so now we need to make living rock and living wood. And this is actually a very simple process. Let's throw down a pure daisy there and a pure daisy there. It works. And then one of these we're going to put... actually, for right now, we're going to put stone around all of these. I think it has to be, it specifically has to be stone. So, can I turn this into stone? And I need 16 of each of these. The wood, of course, it requires, I'm assuming that it requires just wood blocks. Right? Yeah, it's standard. Okay. I kind of wish it was set up so that it accepted any stone, but that's okay. Okay, I actually don't have a lot of wood left. I used so much of it. I made a bunch of planks and then, of course, making apiaries that I really don't have a whole lot of wood left. So, but anyways, this living rock is done. Let me actually drop in, I've got this dacite cobblestone or whatever, and I'm going to convert that over to dacite smooth stone, and then we will we'll convert it over to stone. So, but we'll go ahead and get our 16 living wood going. Okay, and then we'll take this, we'll turn it into compressed stone, and then we could turn it, which actually I think I broke my other chisel. So let's get 2 of those. That, there we go. And we'll get this stuff converting. There we go. And there's all the living wood that we needed. And let's see, while we're waiting, it looks like a Wander the Forest quest, I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and, is this standard? It is. We'll go ahead and get our living wood twigs. And then that. And we'll do blue and cyan. And there is our Wand of the Forest. I'm assuming it doesn't have to be a specific one. I'm hoping that it doesn't for that quest. Like a specific color. I hate when it has to be a specific color because it's usually like white is what is what it tends to be. So, oh, it better not be. Okay, so there is our living rock. And quest complete, living wood and living rock. We get either 6 living rock, 6 living wood, or 2 silver coins. I'm going to take the silver coins. Wand of the Forest, okay. Botania wands, great. We get 2 living wood twigs, copper coin, and silver coin for that. Alright. It's just all one big straight line. Okay, so next up, hydrangeas. Interesting. Interesting. What about the, is the Endoflame not doable? It's doable. I wonder why they have us starting with hydrangeas. Yeah, that's fine. We need, what, one of them and a water clay bucket. I wonder if it decays, though. Like, if that's turned off or if the hydrangea doesn't decay in this pack. That would be interesting. Okay, so let's go craft ourselves... well, actually, let me... I'm going to have to go get a clay bucket. I think. I'm assuming that it doesn't just accept any bucket. I'm assuming that it has to be a clay bucket. Okay. Yeah, it's in the junk. I was like, wait a second, it's not in my equipment chest. I forgot I stuck it in the junk chest. Because I don't really have any use for clay buckets anymore at this point. Alright, so let's get two of those, and a seed. There we go. And... quest complete. There's hydrangeas. Wonderful. And we get 2 floral fertilizer, a copper chest plate, and a silver coin. Alright. Okay, so now what I want to do is, which is funny, I was actually just editing the footage, and I noticed I did actually have bones this whole time, because I got 4 from that treasure chest at the beginning, the buried treasure, but I totally overlooked that and didn't think about it. Before we can actually use the hydrangea, though, we have to get some stuff. First up, the mana pool. Oh, wow. Okay. This takes infused silicon. Redstone around silicon. And we are going to need 3 of these. And then 2 brick blocks and some living rock. Is there a diluted mana pool? We could pull that off. Fabulous mana pool is standard. Awesome. It was the same way with Enigmatica. Like, the normal mana pool was kind of expensive. The fabulous one, not so expensive. So, I think it's overlooked sometimes. But it does take a little while to get to, so it does make for cheaper mana pools. But, like, for later game, actually, I think that silicon is, yeah, it's downstairs. But I do need the bricks. Actually, I've got 2 brick blocks. That's perfect. Okay, so there's 3 of those. And then we'll get that. There we go. And then I'm going to get this smelting. And then we should be good. Once that's done. Okay, and it's only 9 living rock. It's not that bad. And at least the diluted pools are cheap. So you can kind of use those. Of course, they have a lot smaller mana storage. It's actually really good if you don't want a really big buffer in certain places. And these are cheap. So that's pretty good. That's an alternative to having to craft this every time pre-Fabulous Mana Pool. I mean, technically we could get up to the Fabulous Mana Pool without ever needing... Well, actually, I think we might need one for the Elven Gateway. I don't know if you can use Diluted for that. I don't see why not. You should be able to. But anyways, there is our Mana Pool. And the Vivid Wave advancement. Yeah. Okay, quest complete. And there's the Mana Star right here. This is actually, it's kind of nifty. But the Mana Star is nice because it's going to show you if you're gaining or losing mana. I'm not going to worry about it right this second. And I don't really think it's that useful until you get bigger setups and stuff. Just so you can manage, you know, what's going on with your entire system. But we get 4 gold plates, uncommon loot bag, copper coin, silver coin. Sounds good. Let's see what's in this. I may not loot it. Lemon bar, iron ingots, gunpowder, iron helmet, and pick. I'm actually going to leave it in the bag so it doesn't fill up my inventory. Okay, so then we need to get ourselves a spreader. The mana... Whoa! Right, I just need one of these. Yeah, okay. I just need one of these. 4 gold, 2 silicon plates, which I do not have silicon plates at the moment. That's fine. I do have these, though. Actually, I'm going to need... Oof, this is expensive. This is very, very expensive. Oh, I didn't need that many. I only need... I was thinking I need 4 silicon plates. I just need 2. That's not so bad. And they gave me the gold plates that I need. So we do have 4 of those, which is nice of them. We're going to need 2 brick blocks, and we're going to need a bunch of living wood around this. Like a whole bunch, which is wonderful because I don't have a lot of wood. at the moment. And what do we need for this thing? 4 iron and a lime-stained glass pane. Okay, and then to make our lime glass, we're just going to make some dye here. And like the floral dye. It's one nice thing about getting into Botania. We'll have all of our dyes taken care of. And there's that. And then we just need to surround it with 4 pieces of iron. So that's not too bad. And there we go. The lime, inverted lime laser lens. And then I'm also going to need brick blocks. I've got enough for 1, but I need a little bit more. And there's the rest of our living wood. Yay. And then there's 1 brick block. This spreader is expensive, and the worst thing is there's no cheaper way to make it. So we're gonna have to actually get up to that, to the Elven spreader, and then we can make cheaper ones. So that's good. That's good. And that's standard. Awesome. So we might actually try to make do with like the lower tier until we can get up to the higher tier, because it's very doable. It's very doable to do Botania with like 1 mana pool and 1 spreader. Well, actually, ideally, you'll probably want 2 spreaders. Ideally. And even then, it's a lot of like shuffling things around. You could do it with 1 spreader, but 2 might be better. I might try to work on making a second one at some point, but this will at least allow us to start building up on stuff. We get 2 living wood, a copper tank, copper coin, and silver coin for that quest. And what I want to do, as far as setting this up, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have it setting, actually right here. Let me kill this worm. Let me get some blocks real quick. And what we're going to do, we're going to make an infinite water source. I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode. We'll wrap up here in just a moment. That we've already seen what's in there. I'm just going to put it in there for right now. And that 1 quest, we completed that. Let's go ahead and turn that in. And I'm actually not for sure if the hydrangeas decay in this pack or if that's turned off. We'll find out. Yeah, there's the Endoflame, Mana Diamond, Mana Steel. But we'll at least go ahead and have mana start building up. You know, it's something passive to let run while I'm working on other stuff, so that'll be good. What we're going to do is we are going to put down... where do I want to put this at? Actually, we're going to set it up just right here. I know it's like really gaudy. I'm working on the base. It's coming along. It just takes a little while. And we'll put down our water buckets there. And water bucket. These basically collect water just around them is the way that they work. And so what we're going to do, there's that. Make sure that that's all filled out. And then we're going to take our hydrangea. Well, actually, before I set that down, let me put this here. Let me grab that. We'll have our mana pool setting like right there. And let me kill this worm. Okay, we're going to take our wand of the forest. We are going to bind it to that mana pool. And then we're going to set down our hydrangea like right here, basically so that it's touching the water on the corner. Because it basically does the blocks directly around it, I believe. Okay, yeah, it's working. I don't know, it wasn't updating or something. But it is working right here. Okay. So, there we go. There goes the burst. And it's starting to get mana in this mana pool. I was like checking all the different spaces and stuff. And like, wait, what's going on here? But like I said, I need to check the configs and see if it decays. I'll probably just let it run. And then if it decays kind of a thing. I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode. But next step, oh, Twilight Forest. Oh, man. All of a sudden, I bet it, yeah, it takes a mana diamond, I'm sure. Alright. Funny story, and a little bit of a tidbit. In the pack I'm working on, Twilight Forest is in the pack, but you cannot enter the Twilight Forest dimension. So, But anyways, just a little bit of information there, or you won't be able to. I think you can right now. It's doable, but that's just because I haven't worked on that part yet. But anyways, I'm going to end out this episode here because I know it's about wrapping up point. Next episode, we'll probably continue on. I think Astral Sorcery is a little ways into this, but we'll get to some Astral Sorcery, and then we can get like all the sand we need. I do love the mine carts with mana pools. They're wonderful. I'm assuming Astral Sorcery is not because it's just one big straight line. No, it's not. So it links into here somewhere, but. Yeah, so anyways, I am going to end this one out here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out, and I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.